Before we ever went to the Xianzhou, we'd heard about the war dance ceremony, and now look! I am currently on the Xianzhou Luofu, where the ceremony will be held, bringing you the first on-site report.
Hey, March 7th! Just because we're shooting outside doesn't mean you can do whatever you want! Stage etiquette, remember?
Don't worry, Albert. I recently started training under my new masters, and those moves you just saw were legit!
How many of you guys built her, actually? I'm still building her.
Isn't it just so cute?
See, this is how
I don't know where to use her, actually.
Behaves.
I don't see a
host start showing off their outfit before
slot
they
that I
even
can
finish
use her.
introduction.
How do you know the audience
Cringe
doesn't
girl.
want to see this?
Cringe girl.
Hey, chat, let us know how you feel about my outfit.
Yeah, what do you guys think of the outfit?
Oh,
Be honest,
you.
be honest.
Thank you so much.
She's pretty good. Who to use her with?
Many years of experience.
Jing Liu team, maybe? I don't have a Jing Liu team anymore.
Only done this twice. It's time to start the program.
You put Dr. Ratio relics
Up next,
with Feixiao.
explore the Xianzhou with March 7th.
We're not on board yet.
Huh? Oh, all for just $19.99.
I can't use her with
This discount
Acheron.
is only available from the Interstellar Shopping Network.
What the heck have you been watching on the Xianzhou? Forget it. It's time for the expert to take over.
Use her on follow-up
Play
team
the trailer.
with Topaz Robin. No, you can't.
Welcome everyone to the War Dances Knockout Stage.
Wait,
brought
Luca,
to
see?
you live.
Wait, why is Luca
Finals
there?
are ready. The final showdown begins now.
Okay, Hook is back.
Stimulating.
I'm a big Hook
Something
fan.
ominous has arrived.
Okay.
Welcome, Miss Lingsha. I am Preceptor Tauron.
Wait, Lingsha is first? Why they show Lingsha first?
Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again.
Indeed. I helped plot the prison break in the Shackling prison.
Feixiao, the Force of Starscape are crawling with wolf-like creatures. They're moving fast.
Hold them back! I will be there immediately! I venture forth to hunt. I'll see the General's duty through to my last breath.
Alright.
It's inevitable! Are you ready for your death,
So we
abomination?
got two of them.
Your water turns here.
Iron's Claw, you have betrayed the Alliance.
Oh, she can summon a wolf as well. That's cool.
Pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of every monster.
How come we don't see Jing Yan at all? Huh. Okay, coupon code time! Guys, coupon code time. Why is the video so blurry? It's really max. What's the coupon code, guys? DB Dragon Ball 3FK. WZ4. Okay. Wuwa went full Chinese, so now HSL has to show. Ultimate Chinese show. What do you mean ultimate Chinese show? Okay. I wonder who most is going to go with. I think most will go with Lingsha, right? Normal trailer, nothing epic about it. I think it's pretty good.
Shot to Lupine Rue special program. I'm sure you all are brimming with anticipation after seeing that trailer. With that in mind, let's send it back over to our correspondent on the Xianzhou and see what's been happening there.
Which GB is here? Oh,
Hello,
no GB.
March 7th.
No more GB, guys.
March 7th, we're in the Xianzhou art. March 7th,
yeah,
we're in the Xianzhou.
What's happening?
Describe to us.
Is it lagging?
Seems like there's a little delay. How about this, March 7th?
Then I'll
Why
just
don't you
get
just say-
started.
Okay, I'll be quiet.
Dear viewers, I am at the venue where the war dance will take place, the Sky quitter! Let me tell you a secret. It seems like something big will happen on the Xianzhou. In this very spot. One of the...
March 7th? No, don't disconnect at the most important part, director! Turn it off now!
So looks like Albert is still alone then. Wi-Fi issues.
So, let me introduce the very
Wi-Fi
special
issues in
guest for
Xianzhou.
today's program. The new cauldron master of the Xianzhou Lawfu's Alchemy Commission,
Ooh,
Lingsha.
Rabbit.
I am Lingsha. It's a pleasure to meet everyone.
Okay,
The Merlin's Claw, the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
let's go.
Feixiao.
Hi, everyone. General Feixiao is busy dealing with some very important things, so
Oh no,
she asked the Luofu to have someone fill in for her.
Gun iPhone instead.
And finally, the Shadow Guard of the Xianzhou
Mose.
Yaoqing, Moza.
Here.
Let's once again welcome
Wait, is that the
everyone
VA?
with
Is that the
warm
Mose VA or a
round of
new-
applause.
New VA.
March 7th. Are you there?
Are we back?
Looks like March might have a problem. Is it serious?
Looks like the issue hasn't been fixed yet. My deepest
Aureus
apologies,
shot
Your
to
Death.
Lupin
Mr. Albert,
Rue.
there's no need to apologize. These things happen. We all understand. Please
Most
do not
there's a new
stress
VA.
so much.
So the old
Not
VA is
good
fired,
for
right?
your
Or
health.
he removed himself or something.
Lingshaw's so right. Then let's just focus on our studio for now.
JP is
At the end
Feixiao
of the
instead of
last
Gun iPhone.
version, some not so
Yeah, do you
great
guys know
things
why they
happened
remove
on the
Feixiao?
Lawfu.
Because there's a
Albert,
drama.
are you saying-
Oh
They've invited
oh,
so
drama.
many people to this war dance. It's a huge
So you were
deal.
supposed to be
How
Feixiao?
could something like a prison
But there's
break in
another
the
drama, so
shackling
they had to
prison
remove it.
happen now?
Mr. Albert, let's suppose you wanted
There's always drama,
permission
man.
to
Why is there
exceed
so
this
much drama?
program's budget.
You save
Would you
8k.
follow all the right procedures to get
8K.
your request approved?
That's a lot.
Or would you mix it in
But
with
can
a
you
bunch
get
of
it on
other
8K?
applications the day before a public holiday?
How did you know
Huh.
I just mean, the war dance, with the chaos of all the visitors from abroad, provides a similar opportunity for someone to take advantage of. Suppose also, a
It has to
little
be Feixiao
rabbit
first, right?
snuck into this
No way it's
studio.
Lingsha
Would Mr.
first.
Albert let it hide and chew on the wires? Or would
She's
he
busy
put
ass
a few
striking.
carrots on the table to try and catch it?
Okay.
Rabbits don't chew on wires.
I think Miss Lingshaw is just using an analogy.
I get it. Setting up bait.
Analogy indeed.
Is this what General Jing Yuan meant by wash away the dregs?
Let me see what speech the general left for me. It says we need to take this opportunity to give the Luofu a good cleanup? Is there some place on the Luofu that's dirty? Please be assured. The Cloud Knights have already arrived at the Shackling prison to begin rescue efforts. General Feixiao will personally lead her troops in capturing the escaped Borisan criminals and ensure the safety of the surface of the Luofu. General Jing Yuan will go to the Shackling prison and investigate how this incident played out, while General Huayan will assist with overseeing the affairs at the Luofu's 6 commissions.
Hearing the
Jing Yuan.
generals are involved makes me feel better already.
I wonder if we can get the
What about Mr.
old...
Zhao Cho? He's still with the board.
Also, they never released the
General
new characters
Feixiao says
yet.
she knows Zhao Cho has his own reasons for doing
For the
this,
drip, only
whether
one.
it's to pin down the enemy or gather intelligence. Ooh, I hope Zhao Cho takes care of himself.
I'll find him. I promise.
Frozen green.
Jiao Shu.
Now is that the time?
Mid Yuan mentioned.
If I may be so bold to ask, there's one thing I don't understand. If Hulei is the Foxian's greatest enemy, why hasn't the Yaoqing gotten rid of him in these past 700 years, but instead just sent people to visit him?
Apparently, it has something to do with never dying in eternal punishment or something.
Yup.
My notes suggest asking General Jing Yuan later. He's better at explaining these things.
It looks like Miss Lingshaw's questions
Yeah, it's
will
so
be
weird
cleared
that
up
they
in
keep
Trail of
the-
Blessed Continuance, finest duel
The
under
Lupin
pristine
master,
blue
whatever,
too.
in the prison.
only thing
Why not
left
just murder
is the
him?
task of
Or they don't have a
defeating
way to kill him entirely.
Hey, March! Are you volunteering again?
Seems like it's not
Get to the real stuff. This is the real stuff.
me?
It's about the disconnection. It's
I
about
can
March
hear you.
7 getting on site. It's about no internet.
Where are we in the program now?
Where you defeat Hulei.
Huh? Alright, that's enough jokes for
The
now.
boss can't die.
Audience is getting impatient.
Yeah, it's kind of insane, right? If you think about
Let's
it.
start the next segment.
Second immortal. Okay, Feixiao is first. Ooh, she used an axe. Okay. Too bad she's like a full single target. I actually heard that she's really strong and really broken. She's like on par with Acheron but for single target. That's what I've heard, right? But single target,
As we all know, General Feixiao
I mean, still going to be strong regardless, right?
Known as the vanquishing general in the Alliance. Today, we're lucky to get a look at the General's heroism in battle.
If you're lacking
The
win
general
DPS,
Great victories are won by the whole army. It would be quite narcissistic and inappropriate
I think
for me to take all
win
the
characters
credit.
just don't have much option.
Lacking General.
Outside of
lacking
Blade.
worries, regrets, and rivals.
We can
You have to rely
also
on Blade.
add lacking in care for others' opinions of her,
Animation,
lacking
power
in
creep.
respect for her doctor's
Power creep,
advice, and lacking in peers when she's had too much to drink.
She
That's
removed
what
her clothes.
Jiao
Wait, what?
said, and I agree.
No, it's the same.
Is that really true?
Everyone has their own
She's
way
the
of doing
ratio
things.
killer.
I find this kind of general very interesting.
She's the doctor ratio killer.
But still, you should really listen to your doctor.
I don't think so, right?
Uh-huh. Gotta follow the doctor's orders.
Maybe she's
The
better
storyteller always
if the enemy is
talks about how
win.
General Feixiao leads the charge in
Can
battles.
she
I just never thought
be
she'd
better than
so
Dr. Ratio if the enemy is still imaginary
again.
weakness?
careless?
Carefree.
I heard
Your blade
the
is kinda
verdant
down.
Knights of the Yao Qing
You have an aversion for hand puff?
Feels
Feels lackluster?
of Foxians. They're the arrowheads in the hunt for abominations.
She's a Scylla killer for
Their
sure.
fighting style is exactly like General Feixiao.
She's probably better than
I leave the
Scylla.
strategizing to people like Jing Yuan and Yao Guang. My duty is to be the arrow that helps pierce the hearts of the enemy.
I've recently been learning some Xianzhou martial arts. Did General Feixiao leave any training secrets that you could share with me?
The general didn't mention anything. But according to Sushang, on the Yao Qing, they probably do 60 sets of strength exercises and then run 20 miles for cardio.
I think I underestimated the Yao Qing.
The general used to train me this way.
Hmm.
It's not bad.
Isn't there a saying like
Han is
light
kind of hard to
rise
use in
and movement?
MOC.
Running makes you happy.
No,
so
MOC is
everyone should
usable.
give it a try.
Pure Fiction is the one that's
Only
difficult.
with the most extreme
Scylla catching
self-discipline can you become
Feixiao is a
stronger
mass
than
pull.
everyone else.
Win has nothing
Next,
for Blade.
let's take a look at the General's heroism
Yeah,
in
that's true.
battle. General Feixiao follows the path of the hunt and
Okay.
excels in all kinds of battles.
Is that a
Basic
gun?
attack and skill deal wind damage to the enemy using gun blades and a battle axe, respectively. The general also works closely with her allies. After her teammates attack the enemy, Feixiao will launch a follow-up attack and increase the damage dealt to the enemy.
General
Follow up,
Feixiao
okay.
accumulates Flying Aureus after every certain number of attacks.
That's right. After she uses her skill, Feixiao will immediately trigger her talent's follow-up attack one time.
Oh, she doesn't have energy.
Ultimate. Feixiao consumes
Similar to
6
Acheron.
points of Flying Aureus and carries out a series of attacks on
Okay.
the enemy with her gun blades or battle axe. Then she strikes the enemy with a final blow. Flying Aureus
That's
can
cool.
accumulate up to 12 points.
Yeah, that's definitely cool.
Different combat strategies are needed to deal with enemies in different states. For example, the gun blades deal more damage to weakness-broken enemies. But if the enemy is not weakness-broken, the battle axe deals more damage.
The Merlin's
Battle
claw
axe.
swooped down, striking the enemy
That is
with
so
a
cool, man.
force that could shatter the skies.
Yeah, the
Flying
animation
Aureus
is so
the
cool.
spiritus bestowed upon the general by the rainbow. It's the source of her power and her duty.
The general's technique is also very unique. Using it during
Feels like pay to
exploration
win.
increases her
Yeah.
movement speed and pulls in
Ooh.
multiple enemies within a certain radius.
Wait, you
If
can
the
pull
general
in
attacks
enemies?
while in her technique state, the enemies pulled in will enter combat
crazy.
and she will deal damage to all of them.
Isn't
The
that like
general
a
will
simulated
also gain
universe
Flying Aureus points,
dream?
And the more
Stack
enemies
all
pulled
everyone
in,
together.
the higher
Oh,
her
you can stack the
damage.
pigs together?
The Azure Dragon draws forward.
In the simulated
and
universe,
Flying
the
Aureus
pigs, the
lies
trotters.
The grace
That's
of
crazy,
General
man.
Feixiao
That is crazy.
truly admirable.
Let's
Okay,
just
she's a
say
must-have.
she doesn't
Quality
care
of
what
life
others
character,
think
alright?
of her when she
Quality
gets
of
worked
life
up.
must have.
We also
Similar
have
to
another little
Acheron.
announcement. General
Another
animated
Acheron?
short and myriad Celestia videos will be released soon.
Wow.
I'm really looking forward to them.
Okay.
In version 2.5, Journal Feixiao will also introduce a brand
Yanqing
new
is the good.
trial for the Trailblazers called Echo of War Inner Beast Battlefield.
Okay. Wait. What is that? Oh, she's a boss, is it? You fight her as a boss. Is she going to be a weekly boss? That fox is so cool, man.
Looks like our tradition of fighting friends wherever we go continues. I smell the scent of blood. This flying Aureus state seems unusual.
Cool stuff.
Yes. The opponent in this
Weekly
trial
boss,
is a
alright.
shadow of the general and an apparition of flying Aureus, ecliptic inner beast.
As the saying goes, if you know yourself and know your enemy, you will not lose in 100 battles. Before you take on the general's trial, I prepared
She got
an exclusive
corrupted.
battlefield report for you. Ecliptic Inner Beast and Shadow of Feixiao have 3 phases. Ecliptic Inner
3
Beast
phases.
will join the battle starting from the 2nd phase. Different parts of the beast can separately apply different debuffs to our team.
In battle, Shadow of Feixiao resonates with Ecliptic Inner Beast's parts. Resonate will cause the Inner Beast part's next action to be enhanced and greatly increase the threat they pose to the team. Shadow of Feixiao's ability deals massive damage to all targets. When using this ability, every part that is yet to be broken will increase the damage dealt by the ability, and the ability will enhance the parts that are not weakness broken.
Cool.
It seems like the best strategy is to weakness break the inner beast parts in resonant states as quickly as possible. Then, Shadow of Feixiao is much less dangerous. Attacking the weakness broken inner beast parts will deal even more damage to Shadow of Feixiao.
After completing the trial, you will be able to obtain Auspice Sliver, Ling Sha
Okay.
and Moza's advanced trace materials. Friendly reminder, the advanced trace materials used by Journal Feixiao is Regret of Infinite Okama. Next,
Oh, Feixiao doesn't use that.
I'd like to
Okay.
introduce the new
Doesn't make sense.
Cauldron Master, who has returned to the Law Fu.
So it's for
from
you're farming that for Ling Sha and
Miss
Moza.
Ling Sha.
Ling Sha the rabbit. Ling Sha the, wait, she has an elf ear similar to who again? So is she the Gallagher killer?
Miss Lingsha is as light and graceful as a wisp of smoke. And
Feixiao use huge
she
boss.
has a very pleasant
Nice
scent.
waifu. Yep.
You flatter me, Miss Gui. I am a healer, and I've always carried medicinal incense with me. I use fragrances to help me practice medicine, and some of it always ends
This
up sticking
version
to
is
me.
brutal.
We had a healer on the
You
show
think this
last
version is brutal?
time, but all we could smell
I don't think so.
was hot pot.
Dr. Jiao
Sparkle
Cho
skin is
focuses on
nice.
nutrition and food as medicinal
You think that's a
therapy.
sparkle skin?
I use incense to diagnose
Why?
patients
Because it's
that are
red
very
color?
sensitive to smell. After all, every person has their own unique scent. What? Did I hear right?
I mean, she is a fire abundance,
To diagnose illnesses?
which is
A
literally
smell can
Gallagher.
convey a lot of information. For example,
But her she
while
can do a
Mr.
lot of
Moza's
damage.
scent is so faint that it's almost imperceptible, it seems to be a combination
She
of
looks similar to
fougere and
Sparkle.
woody notes, concealing many stories underneath.
Yep, I can see that.
As for Miss
Grown up
Gray,
Sparkle.
I detect the lively notes of fruit and the refreshing scent of citrus.
Why does she look like
It
grown?
must mean
Why
Miss
does she look like
Gray
Sparkle?
has very few worries.
They have a Sparkle fetish.
But I'm not really all that amazing.
Cauldron Master,
I think it's just a
you're
color.
amazing. What about me, huh? What do I
Rerun.
smell like?
Time to start saying Gallagher in
Mr.
2024.
Albert takes things in stride and is very clever.
But Sparkle is racist,
You
though.
have the scent of a very smart bird.
Oh, you. Let's get back on topic. I heard that you returned to the Law Fu this time and urgently taken up the position of head of the Alchemy Commission. What's going on?
To be honest, After the Ambrosial Arbor disaster, the problems in the Lawfu Alchemy Commission that have accumulated over the years have finally come to the surface.
Like rats leaving a sinking ship. Head them off at the pass!
Many healers are obsessed with medical research, but they very rarely communicate with each other.
Whew. The factions and cliques are complicated and deeply entrenched.
Fortunately, I've traveled and studied on many Xianzhou ships, so I have a deeper understanding of the Commission's current situation.
I've seen a lot of messy
She's from a
things,
different
but
ship,
it's
right?
rare
Not
to
from the
see something
current
as
one.
messy as this.
Wow.
Whole
The
game is
Cauldron
Sparkle.
Master must deal with a lot
Sparkle
of trouble in her
2.0.
daily work, no?
Oh,
This is a
that's
better
just
looking
how
Sparkle.
work is. These problems can't be addressed or solved in one day.
I mean, different role though. You can
I
probably use both in the
do
same
my
team
best.
actually.
But since I'm already
They don't
here,
clash, right?
I won't
Abundance
go
and
easy.
Oh, what
Harmony?
was it that Chinchua said? When the sky falls, there's always someone tall to hold it up. The Cauldron Master is both tall and capable.
Also
No
Sparkle
matter
is
how
there
much
right now.
trouble
I wonder
she
who's the
faces,
rerun.
she'll be able to
Guys,
handle
guess
it.
who's the rerun,
And
guys?
I hope your words ring true, Miss March. Oh, and thank you to Mr. Albert for interpreting for me. The
Would they
scent of
rerun-
this smart bird definitely has.
No way they would rerun
no.
Robin, right? Would they rerun Robin?
I heard that not
Walnut.
only is Miss Lingshaw good at identifying people by smell, she is also quite capable in combat.
As
Okay.
a healer, I excel at using incense to heal others, but also weaken enemies. In combat,
Incense.
my skill deals damage to all enemies and restores HP for all allies.
Wow.
Through my talent, my
AoE.
skill summons the incense beast, Fu Yuan. Fu Yuan launches a follow-up
Fu
attack during his
Yuan.
action, dealing damage
Fu
to all
Yuan.
enemies. It also dispels one debuff from all allies and restores HP. Oh, this incense beast looks so pink and soft! It's adorable!
Adorable.
It's a creature I created from inside the incense burner, and it helps me in battle. But since it's an incense beast,
Wow.
it dissipates like smoke after a few actions.
Can we make it
Wait,
stay
she
a little
literally
longer?
replaced Gallagher
Yes,
in
it's
this
not too
Firefly
difficult.
break team.
When Fu
Damn.
Yuan is on the field, I only need to use my skill to increase its number of actions. When I use my ultimate, I deal damage to all enemies and heal all allies. At the same time, I inflict the befog state on all enemies. Enemies in this state also take more break damage.
More break
when I
damage.
use my technique before entering battle,
The break
I immediately
killer.
summon Fu Yuan at the start of the next battle
who are
and
you guys
inflict
pulling?
befog
Who are you guys
on
pulling?
all enemies.
A very reliable Cauldron Master. With your help on the team, your allies will be well protected.
BS and Aventuring. Gallagher replace. Gallagher replace.
Borrow the incense
Okay.
beast?
Summon follow up.
Oh, even the sound is gone this time! I'm done for.
Gallagher
This
out.
is the biggest fumble in the history of this program.
I mean, who even
I'm
built
so
Dude, right?
done
Who even
for.
built Dudes?
What now? Mr. Moza, could you help us out and
Oh, are they gonna
introduce yourself?
talk about Moza
My
as well?
name is Moza. I'm General Feixiao's shadow guard.
Moza. It's like A. Wow. Moza is so cool, man. Are you guys seeing this? Okay, who's building Moza? Oh my, so cool, man. So cool. Is she a...
My work doesn't really lend itself to being
Who
in the
does she kill?
limelight.
Is she a Yanqing
Yeah,
killer?
we didn't really think that through.
She has to be a Yanqing killer,
can't
right?
be
She has to
helped.
be.
Mr. Albert, the general said this is
Moza?
Moza's first time doing a media interview.
Guys, Moza,
I
guys.
apologize for his
Maybe Moza is a new S tier.
No worries.
S tier, right?
Such a
4
skilled
star.
general to need a shadow guard to protect her?
Lightning, huh?
Mr. Albert hasn't fully grasped
Lightning.
the situation. A shadow guard working at
Is
the
she better
general's
than Akarada?
side isn't the same as a bodyguard.
Mr. Moza is mainly in charge of gathering intelligence.
Okay.
He helps the general deal with matters that she can't personally deal with.
Could it be? I've heard legends about a crow-feathered weirdo on the Yaoqing. This man fights crime, often hiding in the shadows, taking the heads of his targets. He strikes
Moza
with
is a
extreme
she?
brutality and has scared off
a
many
he.
people who intend to do evil.
Zhao Cho made that all up. It sounds like there'd be feathers all over the place. That's not me. I clean up after myself.
Oh, you really are a perfectionist, Mr. Moza.
Wow, Moza
That's right.
showers.
The general said when they were all eating hot pot at Zhao Chou's place,
Will they add
Zhao
dark
Chou went to
element?
answer the phone halfway through.
Dark
When he
element.
came back, Moza had already cleaned up the pot and all the bowls.
I did what I needed to.
Mr. Moza, what are you doing?
The floor is dirty.
That feeling of finally eliminating years of stubborn filth. It's indeed refreshing.
As expected of someone with so much initiative. Now, let's take a look at how Mr. Moza performs in battle.
All right.
Mr. Moza is a lightning-type character following the path of the hunt.
Correct.
His skill marks a single enemy as the prey and deals lightning damage to it.
Yes.
Mr.
Single
Moza,
target.
don't you have anything to add?
That
Are
damage
you
is so
asking
little.
me to?
No?
All right then. My talent will allow me to enter the departed state while
Follow
a
up.
prey exists on the field.
Fine, I'll continue then. In the departed state, after allies attack the prey, Moza deals additional damage to the prey.
Okay.
Mr. Moza's ultimate deals damage to a single target and launches a follow-up attack.
Follow up.
After I use my technique, I will enter stealth mode. Attacking an enemy in stealth mode increases the damage dealt in combat.
10 steps in and one is slain. 1,000 miles won't stay his
Is that cool or
pace.
not?
The deed is done.
Moza cool?
His robes are clean.
Follow
He
up
buries
all.
them all.
Follow up.
Leaves no trace.
Follow
There's
up is the
another
meta,
advantage
guys.
of hiding. When you're on a mission, you can avoid getting the area or yourself dirty.
Moza is so cool, man. So cool.
Well, now that we've introduced our guests, let's take a quick break for our sponsors. The program will continue after. All right, dear audience, we now have some special news for you. In version 2.5's first half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Feixiao, the limited 5-star light cone.
Wait, Moza is with Feixiao. Let's go.
Also have a boosted drop rate.
Lingsha
In
destroyed.
addition, a special warp event will be launched in the
Okay, I'll
first
take-
half of 2.5. The limited 5-star
Lobin!
characters, Robin, Black
Lobin
Swan,
is
and
so
Kafka
cool, my favorite.
will return at
Lobin
the
is my
same
favorite.
time. The limited 5-star light cones, Flowing Night Glow, Patience is all you need.
Wait, Black Swan?
And Reforged Remembrance will also return.
Wait, Robin, Black Swan, and Kafka.
In this special warp event, the warp count
You get
for the
all three.
guaranteed 5-star will
Wow.
be shared among the rerun banners and current limited banner.
Of course you
Switching
pick Black
banners
Swan,
during
right?
the warp will not reset the count.
Yeah,
for
any
the
DOT
guarantee.
players in the
And
chat?
each limited character can
Any
only
DOT
be
or not?
acquired from their own
Guys, it's time for
respective banner.
DOT to rise
The
up.
special warp events will open periodically, giving viewers more opportunities to invite their favorite characters to join
But
the
Robin
team.
though?
And if you don't want
Robin
to
or
invite 'em,
Kafka?
you can still get more Stellar Jades.
I think I'm a
and trial
Kafka abuser, right?
In version 2.5,
Okay.
second half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire
Lingsha
the
get
limited
who?
5-star character
Lingsha get
Lingsha.
Misha, of course.
Limited 5-star light cone, Sent Alone Stays True, will also have a boosted drop rate. At the same time,
Okay.
the 4-star light cone, Shadowed by Night, will be available in the second half warp event too. Not to mention
why
the
they add a
drop
light cone
rates
in the
for the
second
limited
half?
5-star character Topaz
Topaz.
and Numby, and the limited 5-star light cone Worrisome Blissful.
Topaz
will
is back.
also be boosted.
Topaz.
Alright, that's all for our commercial. Our special news.
Wait, I don't get it.
Dear viewers, we'll see you in a bit.
Kafka, Robin, Black Swan share a banner, but Topaz only have her own banner? How does that work? So are they encouraging players to skip Feixiao because there's 3 banners right there? Huh? Didn't Topaz get her run like 3 months ago? Yeah, but Topaz is cool, right? Everybody loves Topaz. Everybody here has Topaz, right? Am I right? All of you guys have Topaz? Topaz big asset. 4 banners first phase, 2 banners second phase. Lingsha will rerun with Topaz. True? So you gotta choose Lingsha or Topaz. Lingsha or Topaz, guys? Huh. They skip Acheron. You don't have Nambi? Yeah, same here. Maybe I'll get Topaz and skip Lingsha. But Kafka though? You get what I'm saying? Skip Feixiao and get Kafka, guys.
Welcome back, dear viewers. Up next, we will be introducing the latest news about
Who?
the war dance ceremony.
You want the cake? Okay.
But our
Get the cake.
communications with the on-site reporter haven't.
You
been
want adventuring?
Leave it to me. Mr. Albert, where is the connection port in the studio?
Huh? What happened?
I brought back the footage.
Hi, Albert. That was so scary. Someone with a hoodie suddenly gave me a hard drive and said something about connecting to the studio. What's going on?
I used a hard drive to bring back March 7th's footage.
He
And I'll
teleported there.
use
Wow.
it to send over the studio's footage.
Need a tank?
It's very simple.
Robin is enough.
Looks like we
Huh.
can continue the program.
So this is how
Robin
you
is
solve
enough
the
in it.
problem. Will it not be too difficult for Mr.
Moses
Moser
is
to run
coming
back
this
and
patch.
forth like that?
Yes, Moses is
Why?
coming, man.
It's just running.
Moses is insane.
My apologies.
Then thank you for your hard work, Mr. Moza.
I like the poster though.
Hey, March 7th.
But why is Lingsha at the
Hear
back?
me?
Yes, Albert. The highly anticipated war dance is about to begin. And it'll take place on the Sky Splitter right behind me.
Wow.
We're in the port side audience seats on the upper floor of the Sky Splitter.
It's a lot of people,
The
man.
venue for the competition is just below us. Soon, the most anticipated event, the Lawfu Ringmasters match, will be held here. To prepare for the war dance, the Xianzhou Lawfu transformed this old military battleship into the venue for the competition. So on the Sky Splitter, you can see many traces of military weapons. Like this huge cannon! This was the main cannon the Sky Splitter was equipped with. It's now used for ceremonial gun salutes. Whenever a ceremony convenes, the Sky Splitter will fire a salute.
Okay.
Apart from the competition venue on the deck,
Oh, there's a
the
new map?
different cabins on the Sky Splitter have also been transformed into different areas to serve the contestants,
Okay, more
tourists,
area to explore.
and the media.
Tourists.
Farther down, there
I
are
can
more
visit as a
areas,
tourist.
like the contestant training area
Wow.
and the Starskiff entry and exit hold. Currently, the war dance is still open for registration. If you're interested
Nice.
in participating, you can sign up in the reception hall.
But it looks kinda
We
nice,
look
actually.
forward to
The area
everyone
looks kinda
coming to
cool.
the Sky Splitter.
New
March
area
7th,
altogether.
Bringing you this latest report.
Thank you, March 7th. The Luminary War Dance,
War Dance
the
ceremony.
highlight of this trip to the Xianzhou.
Wait, is there a light
will
cone?
finally convene in version 2.5.
No way there's a light cone, right?
Totally. Lots of people signed
What the
up.
heck is that?
Shangshang's participating too. The general also says,
Who is Shang
Making
Shang?
friends through martial arts is one of my
PvP,
favorite
please.
things to do.
PvP,
if I were
please.
allowed to, I'd go and fight a few
Yes.
rounds too.
If the general participated, there'd be nothing to compete for. To keep the competition
Yamato
interesting,
cannon.
the best
Yeah.
masters aren't allowed to participate. I'm guessing that the crew of the Astral Express chose not to participate for the same reason. Of course! After thinking it through, we decided to keep our reputation a secret and let the Trailblazer play the role of the gray-haired coach who doesn't understand martial arts.
At the
Wait, March
same
7 is not
time,
joining, is
a
it?
red-haired, iron-armed
Wallpaper?
young man
Oh.
from Belabog has also come to the Xianzhou Lawfu.
Is that the planet that was once hidden in a snowstorm? I have heard very little
Yeah,
about
why is
it.
Luca here? Actually,
It
I'm
seems
kind of
that
curious.
routes from Belabog to other worlds have now opened up.
Luca
That's
is here to
right.
join.
This young man's name is Luca. Now
Luca.
that these routes have been restored, he's come to the war dance with the mission of showing off Belabog's style to the entire cosmos for the first time. He represents the hopes of the entire planet.
The young man is leaving the nest for the first time and will be in an unfamiliar place. If he has no one to guide him, he will likely run into many obstacles.
Don't worry, Miss Ling Sha. Don't forget that the Trailblazer is also coming to the Sky Splitter. Our dear Trailblazer
Luca is fighting
is
everywhere.
known for being a
Luca
kind-hearted
love fighting
person.
everywhere, man.
They'll definitely not sit by and
Luca
watch an old
secretly
friend
Wukong.
flounder around like a fish out of water. During the war dance,
Okay,
the
new
Trailblazer
event,
will
is it?
become Luca's gold medal coach and fight with him through all the
Wait, I have to
challenges.
team up with Luca?
According to the intel I've collected, the Luminary War Dance
Wow.
event consists of
How many of you
multiple
guys built Luca?
competitions. In each
Any
competition,
Luca fans in the chat?
contestants must first participate
I
in a
remember when people
point-based
hyped Luca
tournament
up during
to earn
Kafka.
points, and only after
Luca plus
accumulating a
Kafka.
certain number of points will they qualify for the face-off match of that
Linsha is another
competition.
of the Honkai
That's
Impact
right.
character
Our
variant.
contestant Luca needs to defeat key opponents in each face-off match,
Ooh.
one by one,
Wait, Topaz is
before
there
he
as
can
well?
face the ringmaster Yin Xing in the final showdown. In order to show
How
that
is
the
Yen Xing the last
IPC
boss?
takes this event seriously,
Why is Topaz everywhere?
the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation
Oh, that's why they put
will
Topaz
also
banner, is it?
participate in the war dance
Huh.
under the guidance of Coach Topaz.
Farm
They
side
may even
quest for
face off
Mose.
against Luca in the competition. In addition,
Wait, Bootleg is
Galaxy
here?
Ranger Boot Hill and the Knight of Beauty
Of course, Argenti is here.
will appear in the arena in various roles.
Argenti is so
In
annoying to
every
fight
match,
against.
the Trailblazer will need to help Luca display his martial prowess to the fullest extent and earn the support of the audience. The two sides of the match will individually earn vibes
Okay.
based on how much the audience supports either side.
Serval in 2024.
So the audience outside the ring can
Maybe I
provide
need to use
assistance?
Serval.
It's just
Your boot here is so strong, he
increasing
one-tap
audience
bosses now.
participation and
One
providing
tap?
a more immersive
No way.
experience.
Completing
No way you get one
designated
tap.
actions during the match and achieving highlights will greatly increase your
cares about dude?
vibes and converse
The dude
cause
lovers
your
care, of
opponent's
course, right?
vibes to
What do you mean,
decrease.
who cares?
When either participant's
you're a dude lover,
vibes
this patch
reach
is
the
for you.
maximum,
Look at the amount
match
of
will
dudes,
enter
man.
the enhanced inspiration state.
Man.
The participant who earns the
So many.
audience's support will gain stronger buffs and easily win the match.
Okay.
All right then, March 7th. Is there anything you want
Wow.
to add?
Watching
Okay.
the preparations for the
New
war
area.
dance with all of you
New area.
has my hands itching for more.
Topaz sponsor.
It just so happens I've learned a few moves from my masters. So why don't I take the opportunity to show them to everyone? Ha! Watch this! How's that? Pretty cool, huh?
So cool,
You
man.
better believe I'll reach the top of the war dance with my skills. When that happens, you'll all have to call me Sword Champion March 7th. Oh, ow. Ow, 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 ow. Aw.
I don't know if you become sword champion, but I do know sword champions will hit themselves in the head with their own swords.
Well, I am still learning. But I think that everyone who's coming to participate in the war
Luca
dance
always
this
getting his
time
ass
will
beat.
have profound martial arts skills, and we'll all
The
be
event is like the
first-class
battle ring in
masters.
Bellabop. I
That's
think
right.
so.
We are all looking forward to enjoying a spectacular war dance
But I think a
ceremony.
bit variation
I
different.
found the problem. This guy chewed through the wires. That's why there was a problem with March 7th's connection.
What is that?
Isn't this a tuskfur? I have one too. It is a creature that subsists on memoria. Hugging it while you fall asleep can raise your sleep quality and relieve anxiety and depression.
Such a lively tuskbird. Does it take after its owner?
This
It's
is
big.
a little sudden, but its owner is the Trailblazer. That's
Oh.
right. Trailblazers can obtain the pet Tuskbird by completing activities related
the heck
to
is
the
that?
Luminary War Dance.
Big?
And summon it to their side. Hopefully it can cheer you up.
Okay.
Thanks to Mr. Moza for discovering it.
Oh, it's a pet task bear.
Why is my
Okay,
show so
what do you guys
lucky?
think?
The team is currently fixing the line. Let's proceed.
Alright,
Great.
cool looking thing.
Let's
What's that
check out
for
the
though?
other exciting events
It's just
this
for fun, right?
version has to offer. Riding the wave of the war dance
It follows you
ceremony,
around, I guess.
The Luofu's Rum Keeping Commission has organized a temple fair
It just
offering
follows you
different
around.
fair activities at locations like the Artistship Commission, the Shackling Prison, the Sky Splitter, and the Divination Commission.
For instance, the fun inventory arrangement gameplay that Trailblazers loved is making a comeback. Trailblazers will need to stack cargo on
Oh,
stock
this is my
sticks to reach the
favorite.
shipping
I
target.
like this one.
Every
You can
temple
stack
fair
the thing on
activity has
top.
both normal
Yo, that one is so
and
good, man.
ascension difficulties.
Everyone like
After
anyone
finishing
else
all
like
the
that one?
normal levels, you can unlock the ascension difficulty.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that.
Complete
Big fan.
different activities to collect
You
rewards.
prefer D-Ting as a pet?
Using the Shackling Prison as a stage for the festival is
D-Ting is a lion
rather
dance.
strange.
It's also to spice up the judges' free time with some
Amazon
fun
shipping
cultural
simulator.
activities and bring everyone closer together.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool.
And that's not all. There's also a fresh update to the
Divergent
Divergent
Universe.
This time, the Divergent
Uh-oh.
Universe brings us new curios, weighted curios,
New
and
curios.
occurrences, along with some tweaks having been made to existing
Tentacles,
equations,
octopus,
weighted
okay.
curios, and blessings.
Alright.
The goal is to provide Trailblazers with a wider range of battle experiences and gameplay modes. The
Cool.
adventure domain in the Divergent universe now features Cowboy Showdown and Surging
I like the
Firepower
Cowboy Showdown.
challenges. Each challenge has different objectives, wherein Trailblazers need to achieve the highest scores possible to earn
Okay,
adventure
this looks
rewards.
fun. This looks
During
fun.
the challenges, reward targets such as Cosmic Fragment targets and Curio targets will randomly appear. Smashing these targets will grant corresponding rewards, adding bonuses to the trials.
Okay, that looks pretty
thing
cool,
is
right? It looks
interesting.
pretty alright.
It seems to improve eyesight
You just
and
play
agility.
shooting,
Mr. Morza, would you
similar
like
to like
give
an
it a
old
try?
simulator jet
If not, I'm up
shoot
next.
game.
Direct face-offs don't suit me. If I must pick one, it'll be Surging Firepower.
Yeah!
I hope it gives you good rewards though, right?
Since you're here, why not join
Hanu
the fun?
lovers, rise
We've
up.
added Adventure Arcade near the Divergent
Yo, more
Universe's
arcade.
activation device on the Radiant Feldspar.
Yo, I love arcades,
In the
man.
arcade, you can try out a variety
Okay.
of new and old adventure modes.
You any arcade lovers in the chat?
Feixiao, if you've got some extra time on your hands, you should give it a try too.
I'll definitely check it out. After
You guys don't miss out on the arcade,
Aside
alright?
from that, Dr. Ratio has added more path equations to the
Dr.
Divergent
Ratio.
universe, allowing Trailblazers to explore even more
Wait, what the
trails.
heck is that
The
buff?
synchronicity level has also been increased to level 80.
80?
And the research of geniuses and Mennonites continues.
If we get more rewards, why not, right?
That's not all. The Divergent universe
own
has
the
also
airship.
added 2 new planar ornaments. Lushaka,
Okay.
the Sunken Seas, and the wondrous Banana
Okay,
Amusement
that's
Park.
cool.
In the next update, players can look forward to the release
What does it do,
of
though?
Stagnant Shadow, Shape of Mechwolf, and Stagnant Shadow,
Wind type
Shape
character
of Clone.
ascension.
By
Lightning
completing
type
the
character
challenge,
ascension.
you can obtain the Lightning type character ascension material, Nail of the Beast Coffin,
So for
and
Mose
the Wind type
and
character ascension material,
Feixiao.
A Glass of the Besotted Era.
He has to be
These
Mose and
materials
Feixiao,
will
right?
be used by Masters Moza and Feixiao respectively. The Planar Fisher and Rome with the Strange Events are also making a comeback.
Where's the 10 free pools, guys?
Viewers, be sure to grab those double rewards.
Cavern Relic, okay.
all that info in one breath. Take it easy on yourself, Albert.
No more 10 free pools, okay.
That's
I
work
see.
for you.
I see how it
Let's
is.
take a short break. There are even more great things ahead.
Oh, okay, we'll announce it later. 2 BK WK Okay, I think these are all the coupon codes. Make sure you guys use that accordingly. We'll try and pin it as well. And let me try and use them as well. What if they don't work, right? Okay, that one works. Okay, this one works as well. This one works as well. Okay. That's cool.
Welcome back, everyone. Now that we've come to the end of the show.
I'll pin it as
I
well.
thought there was more to come. It's already the end of the show.
No free
Here
yanching.
comes the exciting part.
Okay, the exciting part. Okay.
Audience loves most.
What is it?
The never
What's the exciting
ending,
part?
Never absent gift of Odyssey.
Okay, 10 free pools. Okay, everybody's favorite.
Why aren't you saying anything before they guess?
Yeah, this one is kind of very common.
Right. That's actually pretty exciting. Mm-hmm. Right.
Also in version 2.5,
What else?
we've added new system optimizations for our audience.
Oh, tell us about it.
Version 2.5 introduces a new pre-battle difficulty selection feature and
Pre-battle.
the option to reselect the difficulty after a failed battle.
What is this
Trailblazers
for?
can choose between casual mode and normal mode
Casual?
when facing formidable enemies. If you want
Yeah,
a
any
more
casual players?
laid-back adventure,
Rise up!
Trailblazers
Casual
can
players,
offer
rise
the
up.
Casual mode.
Is it using some
Yo,
type
I
of
love
secret
casual,
instrument
man.
to weaken
As
enemies?
a casual enjoyer,
It's
can I
dimensional
be
tech.
Memory
You
of
can
Chaos
also
Flow
call
12 now?
it Metaverse tech.
Casual.
Finally connected.
What is that?
The show hasn't
What's the
finished
difference?
yet,
I don't get it.
right?
Not yet.
What would it do
We're
for
just about
casual?
to
They
say
reduce.
goodbye to everyone.
Do they just reduce the enemy's HP?
It's been a really long long day.
I mean, won't everyone just
Well, at
select
least I
casual if they
managed to
reduce the
catch the
enemy's
end.
HP? I don't get it.
I'd like to express my gratitude to Interastral Peace Media,
Casual
the War Dance
Dozen?
ceremony organizers, my
What
two
about
masters,
Skip?
and most importantly, the Trailblazers
Yeah, I have no idea,
for
man.
their encouragement.
He didn't say what it actually does, but we gotta try it out.
with the acceptance speech?
Alright?
I saw that other shows
Casual is
always
bad-
end with a
good
lot
to
of
farm.
thank yous. Anyway, I look
No, I think it's
forward
for
to seeing
Simulator
everyone on the
Universe,
Sky
is it?
Splitter, and wish all of the
Maybe it's like for the
contestants
end game
best of luck.
stuff.
March nailed it. I could never say it that nicely.
Okay.
And at the end of the show, General Feixiao asked me to deliver these words to everyone. From providing testimonies to being entangled in the shackling prison incident,
Okay.
the Trailblazers are valued guests of the Alliance, who have come to
Skill
our
issue.
aid numerous times,
good.
only to face dangers repeatedly. There is undoubtedly a shortcoming in our hospitality, and we take full responsibility. We will swiftly address this crisis and provide a vibrant war dance for everyone to enjoy. At the same time, I would like to take this opportunity to
Wait.
present a small gift to the Trailblazer on behalf of the Xianzhou Alliance,
1,000.
wishing them a smooth journey ahead.
What?
Should the Astral Express face any
Wait, is this
difficulties in
free?
the future, don't hesitate to reach out. The Yao Qing is always ready to
So
help.
how do I get this?
Great! Thank you, General Feixiao. Thank you, Xianzhou Alliance.
When do you get
Let's all
those?
look forward to the opening of the war dance together. Catch
Okay.
you all in the next episode. Bye!
Wait, March? There's something behind you.
Huh? What? Hey, isn't that...
If Albert's on the Sky Splitter, then who's this sitting here?
Someone here wants double pay.
I really hope you understand where I'm coming from.
I don't understand.
A strong desire to improve
Uh-uh.
myself.
This is what you need.
There you go again.
When is it giving you second half of the? If it's giving you second half, then you can't use it late. You have to wait for later to use. I hope they give it. Let me see. Show chat. Don't worry if you have Feixiao but don't have signature Litecoin, you can use Final Victor as free to play. What is Final Victor? 1,000 for free, man. Casual 20 free pulls. Yeah, you get quite a lot of free pulls actually. That's quite a lot of free pulls actually. Playable Albert. No 10 pulls, yeah, it's there. Alright, so I think it's overall a pretty good patch overall. I feel like this is one of the better ones, right?